Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, where you join us in, well, interesting times, I would say. Very, very interesting times indeed. The Moon Lizards have been defeated, we have taken over another ritual resource site, a total of 3 now, and, well, it's probably not our priority to get more at the minute. I think we're winning just on the old, count right now. We're about to pass 2,500, and the final ritual actually begins at 5,000, so we're about halfway there, but of course, at the beginning of the game, you gather it very, very slowly indeed. So, we're probably, like, well over halfway to the final stage of the ritual here. We are probably closing in towards the end game, faster than we're expecting right now. Probably a big priority at the minute is, yes, what was left of the Moon Lizards decided to confederate with Lord Mazdamundi, who's now present in very big numbers right here at the north of Lustria. If we can drive him out, that would certainly be very, very welcome indeed. Not least as right here, pastures. Look at them right there. There they are. That's the pastures. We need to have this. We need to have these 2 little tiny plots of land, because that's food, and I need food to not die. Food is very, very flipping important, otherwise I can't keep expanding. Speaking of which, what to do here? Yeah, the new place, level 2, going to be healed up in time. The New World Settlers, sorry, the New World Colonies even, we're not currently at war with them, but they do hate us. So, inevitably, we will end up at war with them, but if we can potentially just see them off for the time being, because, yeah, these guys are hopefully going to get caught up against Clan Sky, but Clan Sky is losing territory, like, all over the flipping shop. Like, I'm actually concerned that Clan Sky might be driven out of this whole area. Admittedly, if they were to lose Quetax, that'd be fine, then I could just have the whole Great Northern Jungle. Clan Sky, at some point, I probably ought to just consider confederating them. If they lose much more, I'll break the alliance and then confederate with them as soon as I can afterwards, because, yeah, they're running out of territory pretty quickly. Also, excitingly, we might be about to screw over Malakath, just like we've previously screwed over Mazdamundi, because he's well behind right now. Because Malakath right now is trying to do the 3rd stage of his ritual. So, an intervention army from the High Elves failed to get into the Altar of Ultimate Darkness, but at this point, that garrison's looking really, really flimsy to me. I'd say this force right here that's... okay, this force is just promoted to level 23. Possibly, like, when it spawns in, it's level 1, but that's just an error. It's supposed to be, like, level 23. I don't flipping know. This force, to me, looks like it might be able to just basically push its way in and hopefully burn down the Altar of Ultimate Darkness. At that point, those guys have only got 4 turns remaining. Yeah, if they can basically just burn that down and then hold off reinforcements, hopefully the Forces of Chaos are around here somewhere as well, that'll be good. We need to be in our 3rd ritual too. I'm just training a new army down here in Oixel to do precisely that, as another force barrels down here to reinforce Altar of the Horned Rat. Because it's the northernmost settlement that's most likely to come under attack from the flipping Bastards of Chaos. In fact, remind me, yeah, Oixel, Chuppayotl, Altar of the Horned Rat. Fine, as soon as we've got at least a vaguely decent army around here, the new guy's Sheaf, that'll be 100% fine. He can guard both Oixel and Chuppayotl as need be. Now, as for clearing out these territories, we've got something over here. Yeah, Temple of Teklan. How guarded is that? Barely at all. Fine, we can just walk straight into that. That's no problem. Kotak. There's an army present, albeit not a great one. And actually, garrison here, though it's got some temple guards, it's small. It's pretty small. Ancient Stegodon, Scar Veteran, couple of temple guards. Other than that, squishy. Actually, 1 Croxagores as well. Actually, weirdly tough over there. Fine, we need to go and take out Kotag. Then we need to just mop up all of this. Gator needs to go down. But if Gator could end up in a massive fight with the undead, that'd be magnificent. You can't move this turn. You could move a tiny bit further. But if you do, it might draw their attention back. You know what, screw it. Let's just have you moving in as quickly as you like there. We may as well just go and smash into the Temple of Tlelkin, because as far as I can tell, yep, level 3, that is Croxagore, that is... does that actually produce... no, it just produces income. Fine. Recruitment, it does not actually create the actual garrison of Croxagores, so we need to take those guys out. Yep, fine. That's 100% fine. We'll just smash into that next turn. That'll be alright. And just start basically taking over this whole area. I'm not sure there's anything else I can do this turn, because I don't want to begin the Vortex Ritual right now. Mostly at the end of this turn, I'm kind of interested in whether my actual intervention force can actually smash into Malakath City, because that'd be hilarious if it could. So what have we got here? Of course! Lothern, we actually have visibility as to what's going on here, because I actually have an intervention force around there as well. Now, are you planning to... I'm guessing you're just going to come and smash my intervention force right now. Unsurprisingly, I feel like my intervention force is... I think my intervention force just basically got killed. Is it actually dead, or did it just try and run off? It attacked and... oh, yeah. Tyrion has just... That was probably a waste of 5,000. That's fine. Hopefully it doesn't seem to have, you know, softened him up much, to be honest. Oh, well, no matter. It feels like, the High Elves actually have plenty of good forces here. Hopefully, however, these big old forces of chaos will come in and cause some trouble. Maybe I slightly softened up Tyrion. I didn't soften up Tyrion. He'll heal up anything I did to him immediately. Now, Lord Mazdamundi, who of course is now controlling a whole bunch of stuff he inherited from the Moon Lizards, but nothing major for him. Ah! Nagarond. Now, what are we going to do with you? And in particular, are you going to be able to... Oh, dear. There's a reinforcing force. Right, get into that city, like, now. Seriously. Right flipping now. You need to... Oh. Did you just... What just happened? Hang on. What did you just do? Did you win? I think he lost. How did you lose? How did you lose, you massive loser? That looked like that was such an easy city to take. Alright, fine, whatever. Bloody intervention forces, eh? Now, as for poor Clan Skyer, hopefully you're planning to take this back at least. Right, you've moved in there, though it looks like you... Are you about to actually plague a city your forces are literally moving into? No, you're not. Marvellous. Yeah, go and plague some of the, like, you know, the New World colony business. That's much, much better. And speaking of the New World colonies, they're coming in. Nothing major for them. Ah, Knights of the Flame. Now, what are France planning to do at this point? Are you planning to immediately start... Yeah, failed an assault units. And no movement from the actual army there. Okay, so the army's just chilling out there. Now, what do the vampire counts want to do? I wouldn't recommend the... Did you just... Ooh. Right. Well, the vampire counts just basically wandered in and have now taken back the Poxmarsh. Well done, lads, well done. So we've kicked out the French. That's marvellous. And we've got good visibility of the Puppets of Chaos. So those guys are just coming in. They're in march stance. They can't attack even if they wanted to. And yeah, there's more coming in over there as well. But now they're in march stance. This force over here can just attack them at the moment it wants to. So probably they'll be wiped out by this force. And even if they're not... In all fairness, a full stack of Tyrion, together with the garrison of a capital, they're not going to be able to get in there. So, it looks to me like actually both of those territories are going to finish their stage 3 right. And dominating schemes available, that's quite a good one. And Clan Skyer, we've received word, yep, they are indeed planning to attack that place. In fact, they've got it under siege. Wax and Wane, leadership -6. Oh dear. Right, so the winds of magic are fluctuating distressingly, and everyone is sad. That is a shame. So we've got a little bit of a morale penalty for 3 turns. Be aware of that. Presumably those... The force here can't be that good, right? Oh! Right, it is. Possibly they've got themselves... Ah, yeah. They've actually got a garrison there, fine. And actually walls. So that is the max level of actual garrison here. Fine. So that's going to be a little bit difficult for you, but hopefully you can take that out and it'll take at least a little bit of territory back. And then this place is... That place is not looking good. I'm concerned. How good is the garrison there? Oh, good. At least you've got a decent garrison there. You've built the proper walls up there. So that's nice. So, what can this guy actually do, my little chanty lad? He can just basically wander around here and... You could just go around here and figure out what's going on. Yeah, they've clearly taken this back. And other than that, it's, yeah, Angeriel and Lothern. Lothern is completely unguarded apart from his garrison, but its garrison is very, very good indeed, so I don't think anyone's really coming in there. Then maybe these two forces together might be able to pull it off, I'm not sure. I could just, like, assist by trying to damage the walls. That costs... Oh, it costs 1,000, but it does have a really high chance of success, actually, which is kind of cool. Or I could just give a go and see if I could just wound this guy. Yeah, why not? Let's see if we can wound Alistair the White Lion. So just go over there. If nothing else, you'll level up from it. And, ooh, success. Well, okay, that wasn't a wound. That was a hinder replenishment. All right, fine. He's no longer replenishing. And from that, you've leveled up. So that's great, isn't it? I'm just going to keep leveling up your wound so you're better at wounding. At some point, maybe you'll wound who flipping knows. And yeah, bare minimum, some stuff, Shrine of Loak. Which one's Shrine of Loak? I think that's the one out here. And then there's, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that's been burnt down here. Something over here those guys do still own. So bare minimum, Chaos has had quite a flipping effect on these lads, yes. Chaos has burnt down some of their territories. You know, I really wouldn't mind invading, you know. I wouldn't mind invading one little bit. So just coming over here to Vor's Anvil and actually having their flipping ritual resource site off them. That would be kind of hilarious. So yeah, the state of affairs right now is... I own half of the Vampire Coast, and the vampires own the other half, including the Awakening itself, which is quite important. And yeah, they've now taken Poxmarsh and kicked the French out. Now this is fine, albeit, oh, they took some real knocks. It was a close run thing. It was very close run. There's now lizards right here. The lizards are not technically at war with the undead. And have they actually sent... No, they've sent no reinforcements into this area whatsoever. So I'd say Abskit can probably just walk straight into this area and basically take it immediately. Because this is just, yeah, this is just the Scorpion Coast, 2 territories making up the province. So I'd say we just walk in here and then probably we just resolve this one automatically. Because it should be... Yeah, it's a very, very simple one. And just resolve that. Yes, indeed. Incredibly fast and simple. We've taken that. We get some food as well. And we want to move into this because we want to be taking this territory. So, take that. My food right now is... My food's literally 80%. That's a little bit worrying because I'd ideally like this place to be up to level 2 so I could start slapping down some basic garrison reinforcements. But... I can't really justify that right now. I want to keep myself up in plentiful food. Plentiful food is important. Loot and occupy. Leave it as is. Okay, lovely. So I've managed to take this territory. In fact, actually taking it counts as raiding it. So I get 20 warpstone out of that. And I get another helper attendant. I swear I've got several of those. Helm of Discord. I swear I've got one of those already too. So turns until surplus points 2. So I can get this place up to level 2 momentarily anyway. So in all fairness, it's not really worth spending the 20 food, kind of hurrying that up too much, because yeah, I can just get that done regardless. Fine, and it starts off with the port, so it is at least making some decent money. These guys will almost certainly at some point be sending reinforcements, but bear in mind actually, large parts of this coast does not belong to Lord Mazdamundi. I really need to send like a spy around here just to start keeping an eye on this part of the world. Some form of agent needs to head round there, yes. Right, Kotek doesn't seem to be being built up at all. Possibly these guys are trying to reunite with those guys. Have you remembered how to be an assassin today, by the way? You in a good assassin mood? No. Today's one of the days you've forgotten how to assassin. That's fine. Well, no matter. Let's see if we can just get that flipping captain out of the way anyway. And that was a success, but not critical. So he's wounded, and also yet another pet wolf rat. We are swimming in those guys. I just want to make sure you've got one of those, right? I'm pretty sure you must have one. But I just want to double check. Yes, you do indeed have that. And apparently I've got nothing else I could give you. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, he's also got assault units, additional 15% casualties, and 6% success chance in assassination. So actually he's really good at assaulting units. So I should really send him on his way to assault this army, because he'd do a good job over there. And speaking of which, this is ready to go. These guys are in good shape. Arkling's army. Level 19 right now. But if I go... how well is this place doing right now? Garrison here is still growing. And it's a flimsy garrison too. Level 2. Level 2, and it's going to be... yeah, a few turns until this place is ready to grow, because we can't put anything else here. I'm concerned by this. But it's got walls, actually. It's got walls, and Skrolk is barreling north as fast as he can. So get on the road, Skrolk. Just head on your flipping way, get north, and if they cause trouble, you can guard this area, while these two armies start sweeping up the north over here. Yeah, that works. So as there's walls, I'm pretty happy for these guys basically just to start going on their way. So what's the fastest way to get over to here? If I want to get over to here, say, I don't believe that's necessarily the fastest route. As there's nothing here, I'm just going to put you into march stance. I'm going to move you over to here. There must be a way from here to get over to this side of the map, right? Yeah, there is. It's a bit slow, but once we actually get back on the road, it'll be fine. Nothing's going to be challenging that army anytime soon. This army's far too far away to get involved. And yeah, I need to get an assassin over there to start picking off the multiple flipping heroes inside this army. Because that's 2 chiefs and 2 Scar veterans, and I don't like that many heroes. Let's just start picking them apart. So in the end, what the bloody hell is going on down here? So Altar of Ultimate Darkness is now down to... okay, it's got actually all of its garrison back, somehow. The garrison just like regrew immediately when it wasn't under siege, albeit presumably many of them are really, really weak. So now we've got... you with 10 units, and you with 8, but obviously we also hate each other. Technically we're not actually at war with each other, but we're not allied either, so we can't join forces. And now this force is now just rolling in. Corin Benir the Tormentor. Good name, good name. And I suspect he's going to be able to wrap these two up nice and easily. So, sadly, yeah, nothing we can do there. I guess I could just kind of keep tossing intervention forces in that direction, but maybe let's not do that. Instead, you, my good man, need to get inside Altar of the Horned Rat. You just get in there. I think there's a tiny bit of healing to be done, but barely any at all. Right, you're in there, and if you'll be so kind, come out of March stance. Lovely. So Altar of the Horned Rat is now fortified. This army is... Okay, hang on. Why have I not put Oixel into the flipping... That should totally be in martial planning. Put it in martial planning! Right, never mind, it's fine. We should still have another 2 spots for now. In fact, actually, that ritual, which one's the one that gives me the... Dominating Scheme is recruitment cost minus 25% for 5 turns. So that's actually flipping perfect. And no extra slots, though. The extra slots come while you're doing a ritual. Fine. Perform this right, may as well get that underway, because between martial planning and dominating scheme, we can actually train this army on the cheap, which works for me. And as there is an excellent chance that, yeah, some quite tough chaos stuff might be rocking up at some point soon, just a couple of death runners for the Weeping Blade, we'll get a couple of them into production. As they're not that expensive, it's fine. But next turn, I'd say, might well be the turn I actually decide to activate, yeah, tier 3 of the ritual. That strikes me as something worth doing. Now, as for my new Blood Swamp, keep that producing as well, and, right, Blood Swamps. Is it worth just basically having the Blood Swamps? Yeah. The thing about the Blood Swamps is it's against the sea. And we now know that potentially a whole bunch of stuff like the French might rock up anytime they feel like it. I'm just going to get some alarmed tunnels or whatever in production there. And that's kind of burnt all my money already. But that's fine. 100% fine. We'll get some more money soon, I'm sure. Ooh, we've actually dropped in to flipping, yeah, surplus rather than plentiful. So public order should have dropped by +1 everywhere, and growth is down a tiny bit too, but that's fine. We just need to find some more people to kill and eat and whatever, and we'll be fine. Yeah, it would have stayed in plentiful, but then when we took the settlement, that increased the cap by 5, but the absolute amount of food stayed the same, which knocked it down to 78% from 80 or something. Right, okay, yeah, I see the problem there. Just keep murdering. Everyone just keep murdering and we'll be fine. Now, back over to Lothern, where Alistair the White Lion, who I blocked replenishments for no well-explained reason, is just going around murdering chaos, fine. One's dead, and the other one will be dead momentarily, fine. So chaos has completely failed to do anything to Angariel there, but, I don't know, live in hope there might be some more chaos over that side, but it kind of feels like Lothern's got the 3rd one locked down. So in which case, it might be up to me to deal with the 4th ritual in both of these places. That's kind of a priority, in fact. When the 4th ritual rocks up, I need to be ready to manually intervene in both of these territories to try and screw them over, because I've really badly screwed over Lord Mazdamundi. Interrupting a ritual just seems to be a really damn good thing to do. Speaking of Lord Mazdamundi, back over to you on this side of the world. Now, what's this big army planning? Are you about to attack the Poxmarsh? Because if you are, yes you are, but hopefully that has weakened you. And they didn't actually decide to occupy it. Fine. So probably they've just taken some knocks, but they're back in their own territory right now, so they'll just probably heal it straight off. So, big vampire army, screwed at the minute. Back over to the last defenders. What's good old Krokgar getting on with? Probably just running around killing rats, but he can't keep up with all of them. And as for Nagarond, well, almost inevitably, that force is now going to come in and clean up both of the intervention forces. The intervention forces, though they seemed like they should have been able to win, apparently just flipping couldn't. And also, they moved straight into their city, yeah. So, Altar of Ultimate Darkness is now well and truly locked down. And as for the New World colonies, ooh, they've just flipping, yeah, they've murdered more of Clan Skyer and continue to march south. Clan Skyer is in a lot of trouble. Now, yeah, the French are all dead, but they've still got an agent floating around. So he's just going to wander around in the infested land, presumably just, you know, assaulting garrisons. But the garrison will heal up immediately, so that's completely flipping pointless. And nothing else major there. We've also detected... Okay, where have we detected an ambushing force? I feel like it's not planning to ambush us, it's fine. Puppets of Chaos have been wiped out, as is the High Elf Intervention Force, and probably my Intervention Force momentarily too. And yes, indeed, Lord Skrolk has now almost made it up north. He's pretty much ready to, yeah, guard against any potential attack from these guys. But to be honest, we're probably in a better position to go and attack these guys than actually be attacked by them. How are you guys doing, by the way? Yeah, whatever was wrong with you in terms of that attack, it looks like you've healed it off immediately. Time for you to get through to here. Out of march mode. Can you attack these guys immediately? Looks like you might just be able to, but they're probably going to want to. Ah! Okay, fine. You know what? I'm happy to just auto-resolve that one. Did we even take a knock? No, we did not even take a knock. Marvellous. So that gets us a tiny bit of food, which helps, and as a result, we can take the leadership and the food as well, and some money. I like money. So we'll take that, and we've also become Plan Buster. So leadership plus 5 when fighting Lizardmen for Arkling. Very, very nice indeed. And you have been killed in battle. Yep, a war banner as well. And presumably you've leveled up from that. Nice. Level 20 is... Ah! Level 20, Immortality. Immortality would be very, very welcome indeed. Yes, absolutely. But I could actually be rushing towards Arcane Conduit, which feels nice as well. Or I could make my actual army better. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Better weapon strength. That is tempting. You know what? There's enough agents floating around. I'm just going to go for Immortality just for the safe bet there. Fine. Now, doesn't immediately look like we've actually got, yeah, any form of response from Lord Mazdamundi. So probably I'd say we want to push against Kotek as soon as possible. Now, speaking of Kotek, yeah, the garrison looks not great. Those Croxagores, not allowed up on the walls. Ancient Stegodon, not on the walls. Croxagores, yeah, more Croxagores, not allowed up on the walls. So all they're going to have on the walls is one hero, 2 Temple Guards, and don't flip and underestimate Temple Guards, but screw it, and then Javelins. If I just literally send this army over there, right now, I think I can pretty much just... This force is not... this force is not really for that. If I throw enough, say, Wither and whatever... Wait, do you even know Wither? Hang on, I think you don't know Wither. No, you can't know Wither, but you can know Death Frenzy, which is convenient, yes. Plus the dreaded 13th for a tiny bit of backup there, because, yeah, that just brings in some Storm Vermin, which is welcome. Yeah, drop some Lightning, drop some Death Frenzy, drop some Storm Vermin in. That force, but backed up by this, which is multiple heroes, and yet more stuff there. Ooh. This is not a great army for this sort of thing, is it? No. No, it's not. If it were just the garrison, I'd say sure we can. And a skink cohort's nothing. Chameleon skinks are on the walls, they're not as good. I think we can just about pull that off. Probably, anyway. Yeah, you know what? With these Plague Monks, with a Spellcaster, and the Death Runners, I'm going to give it a go. If I can get the Death Runners over onto the Temple Guards, and then just also throw some magic into support, provide supporting fire with the Plague Claw Catapult, get the Ogre to knock down the walls, and then kind of run in with a bunch of Slings and Night Runners. Poison Wing Globadiers can easily take care of the Ancient Stegodon from the walls. I just need to clear the walls. That's all it is, I just need to clear the walls. But I don't have that much actual infantry to do precisely that. Okay, I'm going to put them under siege, and we're going to see what happens after that point. These guys are just going under siege, and I'll actually build some siege equipment. I'll feel more comfortable not losing a whole bunch of stuff to walls and whatever. Though then again, Temple Guard are really, really nasty. Very, very nasty. But again, they're more about large. Shielded, aquatic, none of that's that good. And the Croxagores and the Ancient Stegodon we can almost discount, because we can just, yeah, we can just Poison Wing Globadier them from the walls. I've got the artillery support. If I place it correctly, that should work okay. Is it worth the risk? Right, lay some equipment down, continue the siege. I'll just put them under siege for the time being, it's fine. Now, let's get my flipping assassin on the move as well. Because my assassin, actually, is good at assaulting the garrison. So possibly my assassin could help tip the balance in my favour a bit. You stay right there. We'll see what they decide to do next. If there's no major reinforcements coming in, yeah, I wouldn't object to potentially just waiting until I've got some towers just to make the approach to the walls a bit easier. Just because I feel like I'm going to need every little bit of strength to pull that one off. Ah, yes, and Sheaf, actually get inside Oixel, because up to this point you actually haven't been inside Oixel, you've just been standing just outside it. Now, at this point, Oixel is under martial planning. We're also under the effect of the dominating scheme, so recruitment cost minus 25%, recruitment cost minus another, 5%, and the extra slot, which is nice. Yep, recruitment cost another 5% down. Now, as we're about to be recruiting a bunch of stuff anyway, Ritual of Decay, Itza, that was not the deal. That was not the flipping deal, but then again, Chuppayotl, I won't object to Chuppayotl not actually being okay. The ritual just updated. Now it's Itza. What's the situation with Itza right now? The situation with Itza is... we've got a flipping pox cauldron coming in for no well-explained reason. Okay. Itza has a garrison of death runners and rat ogres, but that's not going to be enough to stand up to much. Skrulk, you might need to come back down south. Because I thought this army could pull double duties. But then again, this army could also get over to Itza. Okay, I can't keep waiting forever. We're doing it. Ritual of Decay, kick it off, yes.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Even working together, it will take your greatest adept some time to complete. Such is the ritual's power that the great vortex itself distorts under its pull.
So as it turns out, it's Chuppayotl anyway.
Be wary, though, for while the vortex is weakened, the forces of chaos will slip into this world. Ready your defenses, for they will doubtless be drawn to the ritual's power.
Right. Okay, sorry, I completely misread that. So, as it turns out, Chuppayotl is indeed going to be under attack. Probably from you, you bastard, Falmort Woemaker. Also, there's an unknown Skaven clan just here, so I'm guessing you're part of this too. The Vermintide's just kicked off. Oh yeah. As it turns out, there is just, flipping additional Skaven just shown up. They just feel like being here. Okay, so. Unknown Skaven clan. Marvellous. Technically, can we speak to you guys? No. They don't exist, and they've brought big powerful... Right, so the Sentinel of Time is completely screwed, because I wasn't expecting it to actually, like, you know, be attacked or anything. Subatan is safe, at least. Right. This is more dangerous than I was expecting. Right, so it feels like overwhelmingly the strength is now going to be aimed straight at the south here. Chuppayotl, get yourself up to level 5 as quickly as you can, please. Just get on with that. For the time being, that's a good enough defense to hold out. Same here against that guy. You, my good man, need to get some new troops in production, like flipping now. That's... oh, blimey! 6 slots. I like 6 slots. 6 slots is good. Right. We just need some straight up flipping infantry, don't we? Oh, 600. 600 for halberd. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Right, so. Double storm vermin halberds. And screw it, double storm vermin sword and shield as well. And we've additionally got more slots, so... let's get some Deathglow Bombardiers. I like those guys, those are cool. So in 2 turns we're up to 13, but it's going to take us 2 turns to get there. This force needs to start heading south like flipping now. But I don't dare go out onto the water in case that's where they decide to attack me. So I guess you just basically need to go into march mode and... yeah, just head via land as quickly as you flipping can, please. The Ultra of the Horned Rat, as it turns out, is 100% safe. Right, so... possibly I should have just waited for an extra turn. Don't know. Maybe. This is maybe looking a little bit more dicey than I'd like. Because I'm guessing these guys are just going to... yeah, those guys are just going to walk straight into the Sentinel of Time. And there's nothing I can do about that. What's even built at the Sentinel of Time? Oh, no! The Sentinel of Time is the building where I build my flipping Deathglow Bombardiers. Right. Okay. I'm probably going to lose that. So, as that's the case, do not build Deathglow Bombardiers right now, because we'll just lose them after wasting a turn. Instead, build something else that's only going to take 2 turns. Perfect world. Screw it, just more Storm Vermin. Storm Vermin is solid and nice and frontliney, and it will be nice just to have a really solid front line of Storm Vermin, Halberds, and Sword and Shield. That will be good. We don't know much about you yet, though. We know there's a fair few clan rats, so yeah. If they want to get involved in a straight-up slugging match, then I want stuff with armor, because they can just walk through their clan rats and their warp fire throwers. That's absolutely fine. Do I want to pull back at this point? Do I want to pull Skrulk back south? No, I think Itza feels safe. Itza feels secure enough for the time being. Skrulk, you need to... Well, you can't do anything right now. You've already used your move up, as has everyone else. Okay. Who's the hero we haven't moved? Ah, yes, of course. Good old Chant. Everyone loves Chant. So, I guess, yeah, absolutely all of the forces of chaos have just been taken care of. In which case, you just head up this way and just explore this whole area. Let's figure out what's going on round here. Just figure out what this city is and stuff. It'll be nice to know in future. Actually, maybe don't do that. Maybe head back round over here. Loop back round this way, now we've just seen the basics round here. Because, yeah, I feel like if we were to invade, Vol's Anvil, nice and secure, can only really be approached from a couple of different directions. Has actual ritual resource sites associated with it, and some trade resources. Yeah, that might be a nice place to just move into and take. Maybe just go and keep an eye on that for me. Right, if there's rats nearby, there's one more thing I can do to try and help myself out here. This whole area is pretty well locked down. Locked down, locked down. Southern Sentinels is not locked down. Southern Sentinels, let's get some flipping alarmed tunnels and whatnot in production, like, immediately. Alright, I want that place absolutely locked down. Sentinel of Time, we're probably about to lose. Unfortunate, I didn't realise the flipping Vermintide was about to show up in the 3rd tier, because I hadn't seen that elsewhere. But I guess that's just a thing. Right, speaking of Lothern, in the inevitable kind of, few moments before I actually get assassinated, poor old Chanty Chant, what exactly are you guys planning to do? Because it feels like, yeah, there's a bunch of rebel stuff up in this direction, so I guess you want to go and, like, yeah, settle some territories and whatever. Fine. Ah! I think I might have annoyed Lord Mazdamundi himself. I think he's coming. I think he's flipping coming. Right. Gator, presumably, is heading over here. Hopefully not into Tlax. No. Not into Tlax. Ah! Wait, what? How did you do that? Did they just sail out of a city I had under sea? Can you do that if there's a harbour? I guess that does kind of intuitively make sense, but it's also kind of weird, and it feels like it shouldn't be the case. Also, I think Crockguard just got his arse handed to him by Quick Headtaker last turn, so he's now heading home with someone else's tail between his legs. And over in Nagarond, I'm just going to assume, yeah, that at this point, unfortunately, what's actually going to happen now is my intervention army is about to be absolutely destroyed. Yep, there it flipping goes. We lose visibility of this part of the world. Very, very sad indeed. Now, Clanskid does actually have a Plague Priest out on the field. I think they're about to throw that at... Yep, they have indeed decided to spread a plague into that territory. That's fine. You go ahead and do that. And other than that... Ah! Hello! There's some chaos... Are those chaos forces there for me? Are they coming for Itza? It feels like they might be, actually. Yes. And the poor Vampire Coast... Oh, you guys aren't in great shape right now. You guys are just desperately retraining an army as fast as you can. Ooh, what stance is that? Ooh, Astromancy. Lardy flippin' dar. Now, Vessels of Chaos seem to be... Ah, no. I think the Vessels of Chaos might be there for Lord Mazdabundi. I think the followers... Yeah, the followers of Chaos are mine. So you guys are going over to... Please attack the rats. I'd love it if you were to attack the rats. In comes these guys. Yeah, so they're presumably heading to Chupayotl. So that's fine. We've got forces coming into Chupayotl, and the unknown Skavens are... Please leave the Sentinel of Time alone. Please leave the Sentinel of Time alone. And if you decide to do... Yes, you stupid bastards. Although, okay, they are going to Sentinel of Time. Right, okay. There's nothing we can do about that one. That one's just a shame. Okay, best I can do there is... Oh, they're bringing a doom bell and everything. Best I can do there is, because I've actually got myself a Warlock Engineer, I can just drop some flipping magic on them, and yeah, the Night Runners might be able to do something. Screw it. I might be able to just, like, you know, soften them up a bit. Actually, if I could potentially snipe off some of their artillery, that might be nice. I might be able to use my Night Runners in Vanguard deployment to snipe off the artillery. If there's anywhere to hide. Ah, there's never anywhere to hide. Actually, there's some forest over there. If I could get into some forest, that might work. Aha! Well, this is just the thing. Forest right here. If the rest of their force all marches forward, I might be able to actually, yeah, effectively snipe off the actual flipping... Oh, blimey. Right, so... We're screwed, by the way. We're 100% screwed. But I might be able to do some damage to their artillery, which would be very useful when it actually comes to it. And, ooh, there's the mount. The flipping doom bell. Everyone likes a doom bell. It's even being rung by an ogre. Oh, that's cute. I approve of that. Right. Gamble, please. Let's just gamble a little bit here. Come on, give me some... Alright, fine, whatever. Right. Everyone just get into a nice, safe position at the back towards some high ground as far as possible. So yeah, Skaven Slave Slingers. Oh, you poor bastards. I'm very sorry about this. And yeah, obviously we've got this guy who can basically just save up some magic and then drop some lightning. We've also got flipping... Ooh, we've got 6 charges of the Menace below. And we've also got the Pestilence Clanstone. So, screw it. We'll be able to do something, perhaps, if we're very lucky. They'll probably start moving towards me. When the time is right, yeah. I can basically just start using Menace below to harass there, yeah. So it looks to me like this stuff's going to get left way far behind. So if they're all just going to go charging forward at this point... Wait, what's that? That's the... Ah! Your Night Runners have just started charging forward. Well, that's fine. They're welcome to go charging forward. Actually, like, Night Runners do fairly badly against any form of slinger. So if they want to do that, then they are flipping welcome to. Ooh! For once, you've actually spawned that stuff correctly. Well done. By the way, no skirmish mode, please. Just stay where you're supposed to be. Stay where you're supposed to be. Stay where you're supposed to be. If I'd actually, screw it, just kind of head back over here. And then as soon as you're done, just actually go and, like, attack those guys. It's fine. And then you attack those guys. Oh! Right, the warp lightning started then. Right, we may as well just flipping get you to be around here. There we go. And then we've also got, flip, gutter runners, who I'm guessing were hidden from me. Right, okay. That's a little bit concerning. What else can I do to potentially provide some... Oh, blimey. Oh, flipping blimey. Tell you what, let's just drop some lightning on you bastards while we may as well, because screw it. And are you too far away to do it? I bet you're too far away to do it, aren't you? Yeah, you're too far away to do that. Well, that's just marvellous. Right, okay. They're now trying to get around the side of me. If we can, get on top of the gutter rungers, please. Nope. They are going to refuse to... And I don't have the range to pull this off. Okay, you... Back off and just see if they're willing to stop and stand and fight. Yeah, about there. Let's just see if we can just drop some lightning here, please. Just do something to them. Just do something. There we go. We've done something. We've also got ourselves way over here. Screw it. Just see if we can use Menace below over to this point. And then, these guys look isolated. Boom. Send these guys over to here. Get them over to here, please. Get them over to here. So that's gonna... Ooh, blimey. I suspect you just used your magical abilities there. This might do something. Oh, flipping dear. You're also... You're just here. Why are you just standing next to me? Would you mind just standing there while I just drop some flipping lightning on you? That'd be marvellous if so. Thank you. Right, you guys are... What are you guys even doing? Just actually fire at something. And you actually get on top of these bastards. Right, it's all gone to hell. Because these guys have got the tech and also literally everything else as well. Marvellous. These guys are... I think he's trying to do a spell on those guys. In 2 seconds, we'll have more Menace below. So we may as well just kind of keep using the damn stuff. Yeah, there we go. More Menace below. Nice. And then we've also got ourselves... You two, get over here. Just get over here. And just, yeah, focus on these guys. To see if you can kind of do anything there. The Rat Ogres are coming in. But I think actually we're probably okay in that regard. You guys, skirmish mode off. I need you to actually get over to these guys, please. And then you guys probably keep skirmish mode. Ouch! That's flipping... Oh, that's some warp fire. That's flipping warp fire over there. Oh, I can't do it. There's nothing I can do. I might be able to just slightly kind of skirt against these guys. As you guys are heading over in this direction, I might be able to actually now get around the back of this. This is... actually, no, warp fire throwers have an absolute flipping ton of armor. That's not going to work in the slightest. How about right there? There we go. Just get that over there. Ouch! Flipping heck. You guys just, if you can, just deal with the warp lightning cannons. Just, nope, that's fleeing. No. There's nothing I can do here. I'm guessing, is anything even left? You're technically still alive, which means actually the battle continue, which means I can actually continue summoning the menace below, which means I might be able to do a bit of damage to this here Plague Claw catapult, which you appear to have become separated from. What's left? Not much. Oh, you guys are back in the game. Right, everyone who's, like, not dead, just go and focus over there for a second, because screw it, why not, eh? And then we may as well just get the... Yeah. Just get this down there. That's nice. And now get you down into here. Because then at the bare minimum you've got poison attacks. Because that's for everyone, isn't it? Darn it. Something broke over there before those guys actually got out. No matter. We managed to kill 42 of them. Wasn't really that impressive. So I'm guessing you're just going to sack this. That's absolutely fine. In all fairness, that's one food. Yeah. So you've reduced that to rubble. So sadly I've lost my ability to... Wait, what? Hello? What's just going on here? Right, Arkling's doing a thing. What's Arkling doing? Why is Arkling doing that? What's going on? Well, apparently we've just got a brilliant sheet of metal carved with strange symbol that Arkling found somewhere. He can either sell it, get experience and a bit of money. He can lose loyalty and pick up some armor that gives him... glittering scales. Honestly, that doesn't even seem that good. Yeah, copy the symbols for 35% research rate. Why exactly is... Wait, what? Okay. Ah, no, sorry. That's a rite, not the ritual. Fine. So, Escaped Intervention Force has also been destroyed. Wait, where's Arkling? Where the bloody hell is Arkling? And when did any of this happen? Arkling's just standing in the middle of nowhere. And Kotek seems to still be under siege, but its army just somehow got out of there. But yeah, I guess it does technically make sense that if a city has a port, the army could, if it chose to, just naff off. That does indeed actually make sense. Lord Mazdamundi is over there, and is probably very annoyed at everything I've just done, which, you know, is entirely sensible. Let's just get a lair and some actual garrisons here as quickly as possible, please. There's also a mysterious island. I feel like it can't be that mysterious. Like, you know, it can be clearly seen from several nearby settlements. So what have we got coming in? 2 boats of chaos, almost certainly heading straight towards Chopper Yotl. Fine. And then we've got a flipping rat army over here. That's still 1 turn off, and could be coming straight at Southern Sentinels if it wanted to do even more damage. You need to basically just get out there and take out Morphage like flipping now. I'll admit I was surprised at how quickly and how close these guys actually spawned in, because normally they don't spawn this flipping close. You're just raiding, which is fine. You need to basically get over to... Do I need you in March stance yet? If I put you out of March stance, where'd you get? You get to there, but then you could get to Chopper Yotl in March stance next turn. So you get over there, that's fine. If these guys come and attack you, we'll just deal with it. I think you've got a good enough army to pull it off. Ooh, a Chaos Giant. First time we've seen one of them, I think. Now, what's this guy actually brought to battle? Because according to this, it's an overwhelming walkover to my side. Because, yeah, he's just bringing loads of flipping clan rats. Yeah, I think we can just basically auto-resolve that one. That's fine. Because that is just an overwhelming victory for me. Together with, yeah, unit replenishment up, but only for my troops, not for the garrison. Okay, that's fine. At least I've got a ton of food, and we're definitely back into plentiful. You've also gone up a rank. Eat them to recover. Lovely. They've naffed off for the time being, so hopefully now they'll struggle against anything else. And you've also just picked up a mechanic. Very nice. Please come north to Oixel, not south to Southern Sentinels. I need the Southern Sentinels. It's a nice, important part of my economy. And now, tragically, yeah, I've lost the commandment in Oixel that gives me +1. So let's get rid of those guys for the time being, because, yeah, I've lost the commandment and I've also lost... I assume is the right over. Yeah, the right's also over. So that is a shame. Just get rid of those two for now, because I'll reevaluate what I do or don't want to have later. And yeah, if I actually want things like Death Glow Bombardiers, I need that building in the same territory as has got the advanced warp turbine stuff. Now, I think if I wanted to actually get back in the game here, there is actually, yeah, we're moving towards that on this side of the world. So, potentially I could speed things up a bit by... I say speed things up, not speed things up that much. Right, kayaks. Burn that down. Burn that down. We don't need a flipping cavern for growth right now. We've got 5 points we're not using for anything at the minute. Though, admittedly, we might need them soon to rebuild the Southern Sentinels nice and quick. And actually, it's nice that we're sitting on a bunch of points. How many are we bloody sitting on here? Oh, we're sitting on another 5. Possibly it caps out at 5. Yeah, it says turns to a surplus, doesn't say. So, on the plus side, at least because we're sitting on 3 points, we can just basically take Sentinel of Time. We can immediately regrow it to level 3 without spending food. So that's fine. I'm going to say that's fine. It's not great, but it'll flipping do. So, this force, however, is now basically free to walk into Kotek, because now the flipping army's gone. And with the army gone, at this point, yeah, I think we can very easily handle it, because it's just 2 Temple Guards. Basically, we just have to go through 2 Temple Guards and Hero, and that's it. Fine. So in that case, you've just basically handed Kotek to me, so thank you. It's particularly generous, because you actually needed Kotek for this ritual. So thanks, Lord Mazdamundi. Another excellent decision from you guys. And yeah, they still have the Croxagors and the Ancient Stegodon, but I think we can just walk straight through it all. That's fine. And it's a nice one. It's one of those sticky outy walls. I like the sticky outy walls. They're kind of fun and interesting. So, here we are. That's... yeah, that's enough flipping magic, I think. Power Reserve. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. 14 is... okay. Actually, screw it. Gamble. I don't actually do that much magic with this guy. No, I've lost a tiny bit. That's fine. Right, so we've got a gate. Then we've got a gate. Then we've got, okay, 3 gates. 3 gates we could try and move into here. And towers kind of in an interesting position. No, actually, because the towers are like this. Ooh. Where's the safest place? Because, like, what I've realised, and kind of when I was editing, was obviously, it makes perfect sense. Like, if, say, they're trying to guard these towers over here, you want to have, like, your catapult over here, because the towers have ridiculously long range, but it's also a fairly narrow cone. So as a result of that, you want your artillery kind of round the corner from wherever they're going to be. And speaking of wherever they're going to be, yeah, let's basically just say we're going straight at the front door here. Meanwhile, Rat Ogres, on the far right, they're just going to run straight over to that door, smash that door down. 100% fine. Over on the left, I'm just going to have some flipping, yeah, some nice, lovely things right here. And their job is to basically just start firing up onto the wall at anything that bugs me or looks at me funny. And then over on one side, we'll just have some Death Runners, whose job is to get up on the walls and provide support wherever it's most flipping dicey. And everyone else probably just wants to stay back over here for the most part and just stay out of the way of the towers. Though some Night Runners might be able to do a competent enough job in support, so keep them towards the front in case we need them for something later. Right. Start the battle, immediately pause. Now what are they going to do? Ooh. Okay. This is interesting. So, basically, they've decided to start over there. So, in which case, probably, you need to fall back, like, in a hurry. As do you guys, otherwise you will be in range of those towers. But, screw it, you've kind of given my Plague Monks an approach to the walls. Without me ever really needing to fight. So, that's good. Thank you. Thank you very, very much indeed. And in which case, yeah, we now know we're a bit safer to actually move my catapult up slightly. So let's just move them into a good position. Okay. And now we know that, let's also get the Night Runner slings right over here. Because then they can get up on the walls and start slinging from here over to this side. Nice and simple. And screw it. As we're probably pretty confident everything is... oh, those are Gutter Runner slingers. Oh, we got loads of slings. Okay, right, so... we got a good response here. Yeah, we got good stuff here. Right, everyone just basically come over here as quick as you like. Right, that should all be fine. These guys will probably, therefore, panic in a second and start actually... yeah, so those towers are active, but screw it. We can just basically run straight past there. We got some stuff there. Rat Ogres are going to take a few knocks, but screw it. Rat Ogres can take that. Yeah, Surely at this point they're going to abandon these here walls and basically just head over there shortly, though. Screw it. You just get into the very rear corner where you're nice and... I say you're nice and safe. How safe are you really? You're not that safe. Bloody towers in this game. Bloody towers. Right. Everyone else is just about out of tower range. So they're probably going to start moving around at some point because they're going to realise they're in a lot of trouble. Though actually, this tower might just be able to... Yeah, our ladders have docked to the walls. There's the flipping ancient... Ah! The ancient Stegodon is technically artillery. That represents a bit more of a problem, doesn't it? Yes, it does actually. In which case we need you guys up in a flipping hurry, actually. Yeah, I need you guys, like, right up here as soon as flipping possible to provide supporting fire down onto the ancient Stegodon. I need it flipping dead. Because otherwise that's going to cause some trouble, right? Flipping there. There's also just a couple of skink cohorts. Are they moving around yet? They're not, which is really interesting. They're just basically allowing me to move in because I just moved to a part of the walls they weren't originally guarding. So, alright, that's fine. It's 100% fine. Yeah, Ancient Stegodon is an artillery platform, not just a dinosaur. So that is a concern. Hopefully it's a bit of an awkward angle, so they're going to struggle to actually get on top of me. Right, Gracia, get into position to help out at this point. You lot, just start murdering them. You two, do the same, please. Just basically get over there. Yeah. So those guys are now just going to start basically deploying artillery and whatnot. That's problematic. Right. What else have we got around here? Ah! They're finally showing up, are they? Right. These guys are finally getting in over here. That's good. Prepare to just basically moving over here. Take these guys out. Can I just lay down a... Yeah, I can just lay down some flipping poison for them. Why flipping not a? So you guys are going to meet about here, right? Yeah. This'll do... Ah, it can't be on the walls, can it? How about right here? Can it be down here but cast onto the walls? Because it looks like it... it doesn't like it affects the walls, does it? No, it doesn't like it affects the walls. That is a shame. Right. What can you do to potentially help out with all of this? I'll tell you what, you could just flipping put down some of this, couldn't you? Yeah! How about some of that right flipping there? Let's get some storm vermin into production. Why are you not fighting? Please fight. Right, everyone, get round here. Finish these guys off as quick as you flipping like, please. Thank you. Oh, yes, there's some storm vermin. Not exactly, you know, this isn't really their job, but it'll flipping do the job. And while they're on the ground, screw it, just give them some poison. Give them a nice bit of poison right here. Lovely. Why not, eh? Right. So those guys are also now casting poison onto this guy. That will hopefully keep him busy. Catapults. Now's not really the time. Could you guys hit over here, by the way? Yeah, temple guards. That's the target. That's the target. Right flipping there. You guys just get over here. Where's the flipping night runners? They need to get over here and help out with that. There's the... That's the stuff right there. So... These guys are pretty much screwed at this point. The door's open for no well-explained reason. Where are the flipping bombardiers? They're just getting into position right now, are they? In comes more... Oh, yeah. Yeah. This'll do the job. You two, get over there and just keep the temple guards busy while the catapult does some good work. Meanwhile, you, let's just wait for them to be held still for a second. Where are you? Are you just going to be right about here? That'll flipping do it. So now you are held perfectly still on the walls. In fact, actually, I think there's some chameleon... There might have been some of my guys mixed in there, actually. Never mind. It's fine. Everything's under control. Let's just get these guys nice and buffed up, please. Yeah, you guys, just get over there. That is going to be one flipping guy taken care of very nicely. Ah, right. And very conveniently, you guys figured out exactly what I wanted you to do. The poison wind globy guys are absolutely flipping tearing apart this thing. That dies instantaneously. Nice. Well done. Good job, guys. Right. What's down here? Is that the... Ah, that's the storm vermin that's currently just disintegrating. What's that over there? That's just skink cohorts. And then we've got... Ah, over here, the Croxagors hanging back on the plaza. Fine. Poison wind lads can take care of that when the time is right. In fact, actually, these guys seem to be doing very, very nicely. You guys just basically go around here and... Ah, there's temple guards there. Okay, actually, would you mind not firing on those guys? I need you to fire on these guys. I need you to just basically... How's your range at the minute, by the way? Hang on, I need your range to be... Yeah, if they just move up a little bit, they'll actually have a good shot at that. And then beyond that, they'll actually have a good shot at these guys too. So if you guys just want to basically move over here and just, yeah, take out the temple guards. Looks like you will actually have a shot at that in the not too distant future. Marvellous. Now, what's going on down here? We've got ourselves, a specialist. Well, how about we just basically move you guys into a good position. You guys, all of you just move over here, please. Time to just get our guys over to here. Yeah. You to, like, here-ish. You to, like, here-ish. And then we'll basically just, yeah, we'll just poison globe. Oh. Unless, of course, he's deciding he wants to come up. No, he hasn't decided he wants to do that. Not just yet, anyway. We'll have a whole bunch of infantry ready to back up here. Where are the Death Runners? Get the Death Runners over to here-ish. And back them up with these guys. And then, when the time's right, we can support that. Are you firing yet, by the way? You firing? You must be close to firing at this point. Hang on, what's your range? Right. Almost coming into range. Ready to begin the assault on the temple guards from the side. There we go. Good. Right. They've got a shot there. We have also got Pestilence, Clanstone ready to go. And these things are, again, static targets. Just, these things seem ludicrously accurate. Oh, yeah, you just try and avoid it. You just try and flip and avoid it. You're on a wall. There's nowhere to dodge, you stupid bastards. Right, lovely. So now, you guys are probably ready to go. You actually, hang on, the Poison Wind lads. Are you actually, you globing at this point? Please globe. So if you guys just want to do that. There we go. That's nice and powerful. This guy will be completely... No, don't come down! Oh, no, that's not you. That's temple guards who are fleeing. That's fine. So this guy has already lost. Oh, dear. Good, 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 good. So the temple guards are being torn apart by the catapult. You're being torn apart by the poison globe guys. And we've got plenty of spare poison globiness ready for the actual, yeah, final moment. And I think these guys are refusing to leave their post because... Wait, where are the temple guards? Ah, temple guards. Right, okay. You two, get down onto the ground, please. I think it's time for us to basically, yeah, be in a position to deal with that. You're fleeing. Finish those guys off. In fact, actually, no. You guys, move over here, please. And you guys, move over here, please. I think we can actually lead the temple guards over here into a flipping trap. Also, we need to... I feel like we really should have taken the gate by now. Like, it's saying it's held by Lord Mazdamundi. I don't feel like it is. I don't feel like he really holds anything right now. You guys, get down here and finish off him, by the way. All of you, let's get some troops down on the ground here. I don't think we actually need all of these up on the walls. Now, where are you coming? You're coming right over here. Right, you guys are in position. And now, yeah, you guys just stop and shoot. And you guys, stop and momentarily and halt. Why have you guys not... You guys should already really have halted, to be honest. Get the Death Runners. Let's completely annihilate these guys' armor. In comes the Death Runners. And out the side of those guys is indeed the Plague Lads. So, sure, my Death Runners are going to take a fair bit of a knock doing this, but their armor is now 42, down from much higher than that previously. And also they're being hit by poison globes from the rear, which are, yep, armor-piercing if I recall correctly. Yep, armor-piercing missiles, lovely. Anti-large, but screw it. I feel like this isn't going well for you. Screw it, let's just make sure that we actually finish these guys off. Just one quick moment to finish them, please. And... I would have really been hoping for... There we go! You were a bit late there for the drama there. A bit late on the old drama. But that is Temple Guards absolutely slaughtered. We lost a handful of the Death Runners, but that's fine. What's actually left by this point? Ah, the Croxigors are starting to move out. Okay. You guys, basically, draw yourselves up back here. Do not get too far ahead. When we take on the Croxigors, we need the Poison Wind Globadiers in place. Those guys are just being pelted. What's even left? Basically nothing. Technically, they could recover. I find it very unlikely they will. So you two, get down on the ground, please. Get down on the ground. And also... Oh, yeah, we now hold the gate. Good. Bring up literally all the slingers in the world. Because we may as well use all the slingers in the world to actually lure the Croxigors forwards. Oh, and technically, there is actually still a Skink Cohort Javelin over there. So, somebody just basically get up back on the walls and go and take care of that, please. Ah, the Temple Guards decided they want to come back, do they? Deploy the Death Runners. Thank you very much indeed. I think the Death Runners can handle this. Hang on, let's get right down over here for a real close-up of the Temple Guards coming in versus Death Runners, who are specialist. Oh, dear. They're shattered now, are they? Well, it's a bit late for that, because unfortunately, you're a lot flipping slower than Death Runners are, aren't you? Oh dear. Oh flipping dear. That Weeping Blade. Torn them to shreds. Right, looks like the Skink Cohort Javelins are actually responding to my approach. Though actually, no. They are abandoning the walls. Death Runners. See if you can just get on top of them nice and quickly. And my slingers are almost in position at this point. Yep, my slingers almost in position there. We've got a Pestilence Clanstone ready to go momentarily. So everyone just move forward. Just the tiniest bit there. And as soon as you're in position, I'm going to slap down the Pestilence Clanstone, which will affect everyone. So there we go. Pestilence Clanstone, and everyone please fire at will with your now poisoned abilities. So everyone should now be... Okay, I kind of want you to all... Please fire. Please, why are you not firing? We're not... There you go. Apparently you just weren't quite in the right position. Now, everyone's got poison. I know these guys are a little bit on the armoured side, but still... There we go. How much does poison stack, by the way? Because... Doesn't look like much, to be perfectly honest. Oh, hang on. If those guys are coming in here, don't chase them onto there, please. Don't chase them onto there. Although, admittedly, if they do want to just basically run off over in that direction and be shot in the back, that's fine too. Though actually doesn't make any difference in this game. Unless there's actual shields involved, doesn't make a difference. You guys just basically hold here. If they want to try and actually chase me off in different directions, that's absolutely fine. Let's just lay down some fire over here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. And the Lord's naffed off too. Technically not the Lord, of course. Technically not a Lord, just a hero. But stand in for a Lord. Oh, they told me slingers didn't work. Slingers will do the job when there's enough of them, damn it. They'll do their job when there's enough of them. By the way, you should probably come in and, like, help out and whatever. These guys are already screwed, wavering, and broken. Very, very nice indeed. And there we go. The game is basically decided, you know what? You've done enough. Fair enough. That was very procedural and precise, and I'd say worked very, very nicely indeed there. Job done. So that gets me 8 food, so we're looking much better on the old food front right now. 202 out of 225. 89%. Okay. Rank up, Abskit up to 13. Very, very nice indeed. Now, we know what we want to do with this place. This place needs to be defended. It has pastures. It's important. So I've got enough food floating around that I can afford to get this place straight to level 2 and take, 8,000 wealth off regardless. Very, very nice indeed. And Abskit has also picked up some bravery-related perks. Very, very nice. Right, job done. We've secured the province over here. Admittedly, this temple might be about to fall. And, immediately we get to keep the fetid grain marsh. Nice. So, that over there is an extra 5 food generated. Now that is looking like it's a happy, happy place. That's a happy, happy place for us right now, damn it. Oh, yes. Yes. I'm going to need some more... Yeah, I'm going to need some more flipping stuff as soon as possible. I need this place to grow. This place is screwed. Master Mundi's going to come over here and completely eliminate this place. That's fine. Nothing I can really do about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that is enough for now. With a quick smash and grab raid up in the north, we've managed to secure 2 very important provinces. Albeit we might have just accidentally opened up a new frontier with Lord Master Mundi, and I'm guessing he's going to want that ritual site back yet, because otherwise he's going to fail his ritual again. But we're maybe in a more precarious position than I would have anticipated. Down in the south, yeah, the Vermintide showed up. That's kind of unfortunate, and Chaos has been a little bit more proactive, tough, and close by to my cities than previously. So, we'll have to see how we deal with all of that next time, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been Total War Warhammer 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I've created a small problem in my road system, which is, it's literally impossible for anyone to ever go back into town. And this building shall be where we produce our zebras. And this much taller building next door is naturally where we produce the giraffes. Does anyone remember how the road system went? I think it was something like this.